Going to check in with Jill Bellin. She's hanging out at the River Cafe this morning. The River Cafe, one of the many businesses we've been profiling this week, checking in with 1 year later after the June flood.
Exactly, Ted, and telling the stories of the local businesses who have rebuilt over the last year. And that brings us to the River Cafe this morning. And we're looking west here behind the building. This is the final piece of the puzzle here and sort of a bonus in terms of a rebuild, right?
Absolutely. This is a little bit of our silver lining. This was an area that was landscaped within the park, and this is the last piece that's being put together. And we're now putting in more of our edible plant material and claiming this area as part of our edible garden program here at River Cafe.
Yeah. Absolutely. I know that you work local and grow local. Now, we would have been submerged by water this time last year. Tell us about the Thursday night and what you were up against getting some of the inventory out.
We were moving some of the valuable items in our lower level when we were ordered, to essentially evacuate. And we were still here knee-deep in water in the lower level, moving our wine inventory as much as we could up to the dining room level. We can take a look.
Okay, let's take a look. We're going to walk inside here and check out the wine cellar. So the water level, Sal, really quickly would have been how high? Okay. So we would have been completely submerged this time last year, and we'll take a little walk through. This is obviously all redone now.
It is, and there are coolers and freezers, and the freezers had broken open, and there was food everywhere swirling around in the muddy water. And in the wine cellar, we had cleared the wine cellar levels up to about here. In 2005, we had water up to about here.
Right. Anticipate how high the water would come.
We thought, well, we'd clear here, but we ran out of time. We couldn't have, and the water level was up to here. So there was a little bit of wine in the top section of our cellar that we were able to salvage, but everything else was completely submerged in the water.
And tell us about the collection and some of the valuable bottles that were lost to the flood.
Yeah, I think it was the hardest part. I mean, we've been collecting wine at River Cafe for a very long time, since, we've had the wine cellar in 1995. So we had some valuable verticals. So we lost almost 2 decades of some of our prized collection, things like Quilceda Creek and Ridge Montebello. And it was random. We lost huge sections of our Rhone listings and some of our Italian listings. And we're slowly piecing it back, but there's lots of wine that we'll never be able to find again.
Right. But on that day, the idea was to get out as much as you possibly could in a short amount of time.
Yeah, it was a human chain, and we were just moving as much wine as we could until we were in water. And there was, we couldn't be here. We'd lost power and abandoned ship.
To abandon ship, and what a story and what a rebuild here at the River Cafe. We'll be going upstairs. We're going to be making some delightful food, as we know that you can find here at the River Cafe in the 8 o'clock hour, guys.
Yum.